Okay, for number 11, it says, Jane served 4 liters of lemonades. Each serving is 1/5 of a liter. How many servings do 4 liters make? So they want a model for this. So we have each of these, and each of these is 1 whole. So each of these are our 4 liters. But she's not going to give everybody a full liter. She's going to give them a 1/5. So we're going to go through and divide these into fifths. So we can draw 4 lines in each one. And that will give us fifths. And then we simply need to go through and count how many servings we have. 1/5 is 1 serving, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each of these will be 5. So we get 5, 10, 15, 20. So she would get 20 servings. Okay. So for this, we're just taking, once again, the 4 wholes and we're dividing them into fifths. So our problem is really 4. We're starting with 4 and we're dividing into fifths. So 4 over 1. So we keep, change, flip, and we get 20 over 1, which equals 20. So our answer, 20 servings. For number 12, it says, draw a model to illustrate the result of division 4/5 divided by 1/10. So we're starting with 4/5. That's our first part here. So we have 4 out of 5 shaded in here. And then we're going to make another one. Here we got a number line. And this is going to be divided into tenths. So 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10, 6/10, 7/10, 8/10, 9/10, and 10/10 equals 1. So each of these is equal to a whole. So if we take this 4/5 here and we divide it into tenths, we're going to have the same exact amount up to this point. So to find out how many tenths it would take, there's 1/10. So this would be 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10, 6/10, 7/10. That would be 8/10. So we would end up with a total of 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So our answer is going to end up being 8 of the tenths, or 8. So we could also see that if we took this and we divided this into tenths, so we just take fifths. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 8 out of the 10 are shaded in. So once again, 4/5 divided by 1/10. Keep, change, flip to the reciprocal, and then these are both divisible by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 10 divided by 5 is 2. Numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. Anything divided by 1 is itself, so 8. So if we take fifths and cut them into tenths, we're cutting them into smaller pieces, we'll get more pieces, a total of 8 pieces. Okay, for number 13, we have here that Greg has 3/4 of a liter of orange juice, and he's going to put it into 3 cups. So we want to know how much lemonade he puts into each cup. Draw a model. So they've given us this here, and they tell us he's got 3/4. So let's just go ahead. We'll start from the bottom. Here's 1/4, 2/4, and 3/4. So this is how much he has, 3/4 of a liter. And he's putting it into 3 different cups. Now if he puts this into 3 different cups, he'll put this into 1 cup, this into another cup, and this would go into a 3rd cup. So each of these sections is going to go into the cup. So we take a look at each of those sections, and if this is a whole, it's cut into 4/4. So each of these is 1/4. So the question is, how much lemonade into each cup. So each of these cups is 1/4 of a liter. 1/4 of a liter into each cup, which makes the 3/4 of a liter that he started out with. So once again, if we take a look at that, we're starting with 3/4 of a liter, and we're dividing that into 3 different cups. So think about it logically. So 3/4 divided into 3 cups, make it a fraction, then keep, change to multiply, and then the reciprocal. And then, of course, we can cancel. Divided by 3 is 1. Divided by 3 is 1. So numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator gives us 1/4. Our last one, number 14, says the reciprocal of 7/8. And so once again, a reciprocal is simply flipping that, so it's 8/7. Any number times its reciprocal has to equal 1. So 56 over 56 equals 1. And we could also cancel. 7 and 7 would both become 1s, and 8 and 8 would both become 1s. So the reciprocal is flipping it upside down, which is what we do to get our answer for a division problem. Multiply by the reciprocal.